Welcome back, everyone, and I'm very excited for this episode. I've actually had to stop my guest from talking more because before we've started recording, we've already mentioned 1,001 things, and it's going to get very interesting, I feel. And I also feel that I'm going to be put on the spotlight quite a bit as well. It is none other than Constantinos Charpas. Many of you from Limassol might know him as the director and also founder, although he doesn't like that terminology I've just heard, of All About Limassol. Now, All About Limassol is a fabulous site. I think it's also very well known for its Instagram account, which I personally love. And it's how we first got connected, actually. It's also part now of Evel, of the Limassol Chamber. But I'm going to let Constantinos tell us a little bit about that. And we're going to go into so many other topics that I think are coming this way. So here we go. Constantino, welcome.
Thank you very much for the invitation, Farah. You said my name wrong from the beginning. Charpas, it's Charpas, but it's okay. It's not a problem.
I'm so sorry.
No,
you
okay.
See, this is
At least you remember some letters of my surname.
Well, that's how it's spelled. I did not know that.
It's okay. It's,
so why do you spell it with CH? Interesting.
This is how's the idea? I don't know.
The translation. I love it.
Anyway,
the silent,
thank you for
the
invitation.
C.
Because we will not talk a lot about All About Limassol, as the people know, it's the official guide of the city, and it's promoting the city in Limassol, in Cyprus, and abroad. We promote the advantage of Limassol and the 100 village of the district. We create content, videos, tributes, photos, all this that you know we are doing. It's a project that we created with the Limassol Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And it's promoting only the advantage of the city. It's so simple, the concept. No news, no gossip, no nothing.
Yeah.
Only the good part of the city.
Yeah.
The bad things, we have many media, news, radio,
Other people
TVs,
can cover
newspapers. Yeah, we have
At
one
least you're honest.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, but 1 minute. I've got lots of questions already. So, first of all, how did you even begin to think, like, we need a site like this, we need a website, we need a social media platform? What was it that triggered you and gave you that aha moment to say, I need to
It was from a trip
this?
in Mallorca and Barcelona, before 10 years, and they promote a lot of Mallorca as an amazing place with a nice sea and all this, and it wasn't so. When I saw these things, it wasn't so nice. And the sea and their food and everything. Anyway, and when I came back, we said, if these places, they built such a big brand from nothing, what are we doing in Limassol to promote? Because I believe in Limassol, we are in paradise. Maybe we are not the best place of the world, of course, but I believe that the advantage that we have, they are unique. So this was the beginning of the idea to do something to promote the advantages of this city. I will say again, we have many advantages. We are not living in a fairy tale that Limassol is the best city, no. But it was about time to promote also the advantages, not only this miserable attitude that we have, especially in Cyprus. We want to say only the bad things. We built a philosophy from media. It's claps, as we say. We are crying always.
Yeah.
So we try with All About Limassol to show that we have very good things.
The pessimism, can take over what we're really living. And it is a paradise. I mean, I love Limassol. And I think it is one of the best places in the world. And I travel a lot.
And the locals, they don't know, we don't know our advantages.
Yeah.
We have 104 villages with unbelievable places.
Stunning. Just 5 minutes away.
Just 5 minutes away. You can be in the 30, 40 minutes in Trodos. You can. It's unbelievable the things that you can do. But if you cry and you say, Limassol is expensive, we have these bad things. People are like, we have traffic. Okay, we can talk until tomorrow about the disadvantages.
But I think in Cyprus, and we laugh, and I say this and I feel Cypriot, but I do laugh. Like, so many people, it'll be like, how are you? I'm like, oh, man, I'm on this. Immediately start with the negative. A lot of people here, they kind of feel their self-worth from you know, the drama
Yes, you
and
like the
the
drama.
pessimism and
Let's
it's
say
a bit
if
of the
we
culture.
were in Italy and we were sitting in a place, in Marina, this whole restaurant, or in the old port, we will come back to Cyprus and I want in Italy, in Capri, Monte Carlo, and I saw this amazing place. But here, no, we don't like the architecture of the old port, we don't like Marina. I mean, it's this that we have this miserable attitude of it's getting built. First of all, I forgot to say, my English are not very well.
Your English, I don't know what you're
Greek.
talking about.
It's Cypriot English and the
English,
accent, everybody's okay.
but I love it.
So,
I love it. It's perfect. It's
I will
real.
make many mistakes, but it's okay. You will understand the
I
meaning.
love it. Don't worry.
We have they built this miserable attitude through the media, through our families, through everything. We are crying. You will never listen from the people easily to say, we have nice sea. No, we don't have nice sea. Protaras is better. We don't have nice museums. We don't have monuments. Rome is better. Athens. I mean, we try always to find something to not to show our advantage, to promote the other places. I don't know. It's our attitude.
So you obviously feel very passionate about this. I mean, I can tell if anybody's
because
watching
it's our
this.
job. We are every day out.
Yeah.
We see things, and when we show videos, because we create many videos, many people say, "Where is this? Is this in Limassol?" Yes, this is in Limassol. But if you sit all day in your free time to have a coffee in the coffee shops, but in restaurants and in hotels, of course you will go to visit. Good life, it's a big advantage of the city. But it's not just this. We have amazing nature trails.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. I've said this on this podcast quite a few times.
Yes.
I've started experiencing the nature trails and it's just, I mean, mind-blowing.
We have amazing waterfalls. Even to go to swim in a lake, in a waterfall, we can do many things. But, okay, this is not, I don't want to spend the time of the podcast to analyze because I don't want to give lessons. I am the worst man to give lessons, but just a small example I want to say that since we are children in schools, what they are doing with us, what are in the free time, what we are doing. Until now is the same. 100 years, we are doing the same. They bring the kids to governor's speech or I don't know to Curio, what you will eat, it's souvlaki, burger, it's the same thing. They never tell us, tomorrow it's free day, we will go to a nature trail. Tomorrow is free, we will go, let's say to a κατασκηνωτικό χώρο. I mean, to see the forest, the trees, and we don't do nothing. It's just free time, it's mean food. If you ask people in countryside, they will tell you that Cypriot people are coming at 12 o'clock to eat in taverna and live around 2:30, and only people from abroad, only 99%, they are coming from the morning to walk, to enjoy they say it. And we see it also when we go to create content. So we don't have this in our culture to enjoy
what we're given.
And after we say we don't have nothing. Of course we don't have nothing. If I sit every day in a coffee shop, I will not see nothing. Have you ever been in Paramali, in this area, Pissouri, in this? The most of the people, Cape Aspra, I mean, the most of the people.
And the hiking there. There's 4 trails just in Pissouri.
4 trails.
I mean, it's amazing.
I didn't even know them. We did, and our team, and we go there to create the content. We say, we cannot believe that this is Limassol.
Yeah, that's how, especially some of the hikes that I've done in the last year, I'm like, wow.
So the passion is from the city. We have things. Okay, let's don't analyze what have we done all these years because we don't like to talk open, You will delete these things after, I suppose.
No,
we don't want to say about the organizations, how they promote.
Look, we're not here to criticize what's happened before. To move forward.
But we need people who love the advantages of the city. This is the most important.
Yeah.
It's not about skills. Maybe you can be the best in your position, but you don't love the advantage of the city. We need this kind of people that they really enjoy the advantages and they want to promote them.
So where did the name come from?
All About Limassol. It was not my idea.
It wasn't your baby, that part.
To tell you the truth, Christos Mouskis gave this name. It was an idea.
Good for Christos.
Yes, just to, I don't want to forget because I always say it, the project was created because of the Limassol Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and more specific, because of Kostas Galatariotis.
But 1 minute, who's been on this podcast.
Yes.
So did you create it and then join with
Yes, we
Avel, or
created-
did you talk with them first
okay.
and then what came first?
We created the project, but for 1 year we were running. Again, we shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. We were running all of the official organizations, the mayors, then the municipality, all anyway, and everybody was saying we need to create this project. It was before we started it. Everybody say we need to create. We don't have nothing to promote the city, blah blah. But nobody was doing nothing, just words. So for 1 year it was this. We need to do this, yes, because we didn't create. We didn't create something unique. It's there are many projects in abroad, like Amsterdam, visit London.com. I love New York.
Yeah.
We didn't in Cyprus. You know, we say
Yeah, I love Slovakia. I don't know, there's so many.
We didn't discover the wheel.
The wheel, yeah, we haven't reinvented the wheel.
Δεν ανακαλύψαμε την ταχυνόπιτα in Cyprus.
Yeah.
So we didn't create something unique. It was in other cities, big cities of the world. They are built in their official guides. But here we didn't know it was. They thought that it was something new. No, we did. It wasn't our.
Always the way.
Yes, and they wanted everybody to do, but nobody did nothing. Anyway, long story short, Kostas Galatariotis was. We saw many people. And after we saw it, he was the president then of Limassol Chamber of Commerce and Industry, because it's not the organization, it's the people who are there, just to be clear to that. And he said the same things that everybody said that we need, but he did it. He
was proactive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was with the board. They decide that we need this to make it official guide. Okay, and after we had cooperation with the municipalities, but in the beginning, it was a man who came close and we created.
And gave the platform a chance. Yeah. So
this is important, just to give the chance, and we were lucky because we found somebody. There are many other people and young people that they have very good ideas. But because this system and is not is something theory system, is practical. Is the people who are in the organization. They don't do nothing about new ideas. They don't even listen them. So we are lucky. I don't see that in a bad way. I'm very happy with the project and everything. So yes, but that because we succeed something, we must not say the reality about what is happening. So there are many people with good ideas, maybe better ideas than us, but nobody listens them. This is, I believe, a problem
the sad
that we have.
truth.
Yes.
So you've got the website, you've got the Instagram.
All the social media.
And all the
Facebook,
social
Instagram,
media,
YouTube channel, everything.
And you create all your content, it's all original.
Yes, because we don't have choice.
Yes.
It's the first time that Limassol.
Does anybody else create content or just you?
We started, we have our team, programmers, designers, photographers, cinematographers, or translators, all the content, it's custom. But after 1-2 years, people starting to send some photos, and we said, we don't want the project to be closed, this is interaction. And we create for everything custom content, but sometimes we use also the content that some people send, more photos, not video shots.
Yeah.
With this way, you show that
appreciation.
And the people show how much they love the city. So
I
now
think it's
after
a great
8
idea.
years, we have these interactions. That's why I don't want to say about numbers, but because you say about interactions, they say that All About Limassol, if you see social media, is the #1 project in interaction, not in Limassol, in Cyprus. Maybe you can see 70,000 followers in Facebook. Is not the first. Maybe you can see a page with 300,000 followers, but you will not see. You will see zero interaction. All you will say bad things in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
Is a #1 project with interactions and with good comments. In the beginning, it wasn't so easy. This is the first 1-2 years. It was unbelievable what it was happening with the people. Let's say we were creating an tribute for the beach of Lasudi, of Governor's Beach, of any beach in Paramali, as I said, on Achtiz Zapalo, and what we were commenting now that the municipality pay you to say that we have clean sea. We are making a tribute for Saint Raphael. Farah pay you to promote, but as you know, because we promote a lot, also many hotels, you know that we never ask you for money, you never pay for advertisements. But after 1-2 years, people realize that it was reliable, the content. Nobody pay, not the municipalities, so they understand that this project is belong to the people. They know that nobody is paying. The income is from big companies, like that they make it for social company responsibility, εταιρική κοινωνική ευθύνη, and they don't need advertising. Let's say Island Oil.
I saw you've got Island Oil, you've got Public, you've got several different sponsors, sponsors.
But they never get advertisement that Island Oil has the best ships in Lima. They don't care. They are companies that they really do it just because they believe that is a way to support the city. They don't get nothing back. And
so nice. Yes. Nice to know there's people like that out there. So give us an elevator pitch. So if you had to sum up in a minute, what is the best part of Limassol or why someone should visit Limassol, how would you do it? You have a minute.
This is a difficult part of the city. It's easy to promote if you have only sun and good food, let's say. Limassol, all these years, everybody says that we have, it's ποικιλόμορφο προϊόν, they say. It's a product that you have many advantages. It's the sea, it's the restaurants, the hotels, the museums, the history, it's the mountains. You have many, many things. It's not just, I don't know if this is the right word.
Diversification. It's got a lot of diversity.
You have many things. What I say is that, yes, you don't have, as a Limassol, we don't have a sea like in Thailand or Prodara that is 10 to 10. You don't have museum like in Athens, but you have everything in 7. You understand? I mean, you have everything, and this is important. Okay, if you want to find something that Limassol, you will find many, but it's a city. I will ask you, tell me another city in the world that has so many things yearly that Limassol has.
Actually, that's another point that I wanted to ask. So on your website, you have, where to stay, what to do, the restaurants, the museums.
The categories of the project, if you see, it has to do with the advantage of those of the city.
Yes, but you don't have a what's on.
What?
You don't have a what's on or
we
what's
have
is there?
New openings, agenda.
No, yes, but the agenda, like the festivals,
of course.
the things going on.
Of course, it's a big category, agenda, and it's the only category, is the only agenda that you can see online, that every day it's being updated. Yes,
okay.
And you will see all the events.
Great.
But you will see events. Okay, you cannot have all the events that if you in a kiosk you will make an event in a kiosk because nobody will get in to see. But you have
the main
all, yes,
and the official.
every day. Yes.
Amazing.
And many people use agenda that it's supported by IOPAP. Let's say.
Okay.
This is how they get promoted. They don't get advertisement, but they promote it, and people see that this company support this project.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move
there are
away.
Many things. It's not one thing. I cannot say because for you maybe you need other things to go in a place. What do you want? You want luxury hotels and good sea.
Yeah,
people say,
and affordable hotels. We said that the other day. I mean, our hotels, for the quality they are in Limassol in general.
This with the affordable, I never talk about money because I will give you an example. Maybe I cannot go to a very expensive restaurant. There are 3, 4 that is not my level. What can we do? We cannot do anything. Maybe I can go to another restaurant. Maybe you can drink a coffee 7, 8 euro in a hotel. If you cannot drink a coffee 3 euro somewhere else, why is not everything for everybody? But because we are jealous, I want to do what you can, but I cannot afford. You drive a car that is 6 times more expensive than maybe 16. Okay, it's okay. What can we do? The problem of the people that and me, not just the people, is that we don't understand that if you have luxury hotel, okay, maybe I cannot afford to, but you have
Someone else. There's a
someone else.
market.
People are coming.
Yeah.
People are coming who spend good money in the city. You have job. In this project, we saw in the beginning, in the first 1-2 years, all these miserable. Why the hotels? Let's say, for example, they put sunbeds in the. Okay, where do you want to? Where do you want to have sunbeds? You want hotels. They after you say they don't have Cypriot people. They have. Okay, decide what you want. You want jobs. You don't want jobs. What do you want? So this is the miserable.
Yeah,
but many people change after All About Limassol. Really, it's unbelievable. We saw many people who are commenting, and they were to the haters, as we say. They were commenting that stop this miserable. Our city is getting developed. We like, and it was the first time that you see if you give to people the truth.
Yeah,
that
and
will
let
have
them have
also,
a voice.
yes.
Yeah,
So
that's amazing. So,
Christo, do you understand what I say?
Christos behind the
Because
scenes. He's
maybe
here.
Farah is polite and she's.
Don't worry. No, I have no problem with answering back
with
when.
my English, but it's
no, your English really is perfect. So, let's move away from All About Limassol and talk a bit about you. Tell us a bit about you. What's your background? Where did you grow up?
Nothing special.
Everybody is special. Everyone is special. So you grew up in Limassol?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I grew up in Limassol. My parents are from Famagusta.
Okay.
Rizzocarpaso, my father, and my mother from Nea Sparti. The real name is Gauras.
Okay.
About donkeys, but they didn't like it. It's something about donkeys. Gaiduria, Gaur. It's
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's from Famagusta and grew up in Limassol.
And you love Limassol?
Yes, because it's an amazing place. You can do many things.
That's so nice.
1 year I was living in Larnaca when I came from my studies. And
where did you study?
In Thessaloniki.
Okay.
And when I came, I went in a sports center. I was a manager there for 1 year. And I was coming almost every day in Limassol. I was staying some days there, but it's so different. The energy, not only Larnaca. And even now, okay, before when you study, you go in Athens, you go in London, you say, I went, it's amazing. But after, when you grow up and you see really the quality of some places, and I'm sure many people say that, they go abroad for holidays, few days, and after 3-4 days, they say, I want to go back to Limassol. Especially like Limassol, you get many, and now I listen many people that they talk more positive. Okay, people from abroad, they are crazy about the city, and they appreciate more what we have.
And they're doing more initiatives to bring cultural events or restore the city or clean up garbage.
Yes, because they came from abroad to live here, so they appreciate more. But because we grow up here, we don't. Anyway, but I listen many people that when they get in the city from the highway and they see the sea and this energy, even this is unique. Tell me another city that you get the entrance is like that. You get and you see.
Yeah.
So we have something. We are not the best, but we have something anyway.
I love it. For me, it's the best. So, Constantinos, tell us, favorite quote. Do you have a favorite quote?
All About Limassol, it wasn't just a project or, it's different to try to find a job or because you want the income or you want to create a business with profit. This is different. Here it was different the way. We create a project because we like the city, we were living the city and the advantage, and so it wasn't just to find a job. And
it wasn't just an empty marketing campaign.
Farah, this job is so difficult for the team, not for me. I'm talking about the team now. Imagine that, first of all, you don't sit in an office. All the summer with the 14 degrees, you see the weather, how they were out from the morning until late in the evening to create content. You are not sitting in the office. You must go to create content. And you don't have Sunday, it's Monday, it's Sunday. No, it's every day. You must go. You must find the sea. If we say the one of the 50 categories of the sea, you must go and find the sea clean, not wavy. You must go and throw those in winter. And if you have fog, you cannot create content. So you must go again. So this job, nobody can do it if it's just a job for income. You must be crazy. First of all, you must live like that. to live outdoor adventure activities. And all the people who work in the project is like that. So
Creative team.
yes,
Yeah.
they like to do this
Yeah.
job.
And genuine. They've found their purpose. They're
You
enjoying
can
it.
find the best photographer of the world or the best cinematographer, but they cannot
Yeah.
create this kind of
If
content.
they don't love
Yes.
the product and understand it as well.
If you
and
say
live it.
promote Saint Raphael, okay. If you want to promote as an owner of Saint Raphael, you have food photography, you have, this is not all about Limassol. We will
Yeah.
not have a shot in your food. We will have the food, the sea, the view is the experience. We don't care to promote, you understand?
Yeah.
It is not advertisement, it's to promote the experience, and everybody who see the content can say, I want to go there.
Yeah.
And this is what is happening at the
Yeah,
end.
the
They
wow.
see, where is this? I want to go. That's why many people had advantage, and also financial, they have income from the project, even if they don't pay advertising, because people see the promotion that we do, the content, and they go either to the events, either to buy something, or restaurants, or anything.
Yeah, it's real. It's really
Yes.
real.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. So do you have a favorite quote? Or
You
a
told me,
saying?
you sent me a
or-
message before you come here. You said favor, and I said, okay, this is, you need to find something quality now to show off, you know.
No, it could be.
So, no, I
You've
don't
already
have-
said a few, like just
I don't
Cypriot
have,
expressions.
I like a lot. I don't have favorite, but I like a lot. This is what they say: less is more. I believe that less is more. To keep it simple, we are too complicated.
I can't believe that
in
someone
anything.
in my previous meeting just mentioned that.
Then I must say
Less is
something
me.
else. Christo, I must say, I had another.
No,
but it's too,
not
it's-
on Hotel Talk. It was a meeting. So yeah. Nice.
Okay. The other that I can say it's too philosophical. It's too. And
yeah.
It's okay. I like something that they say it's good to die before you die.
Okay,
The
so
meaning-
you can
the-
live.
The
Yeah.
meaning is that if you come close to death, then you understand that the most of the things that
We worry
is
about.
bullshit. And we are talking and we analyze it. So this, and I mean the philosophy, I like it to be simple, not too
Yeah.
complicated. And I try to do it. It's not, you need every day, it's an everyday effort. So you can, because our mind, you know, it play games.
Yeah. I love that. Just make the most out of every minute. Be mindful.
This is when I talk with people, and again I connected with the project, but it's also, you know, our job and our personal life is connected. Before many years they were saying separate your personal life and your how you can separate.
No, yeah.
I mean, they say things that how you can separate.
And also, if you love what you're doing, if you really love your job, then that is your life and that is your personal life. And
But
then you
even if-
take that into...
Even if you love it, but even if you
Yeah.
don't love it, your job, let's say everybody knows something because of their job. The most of the people, you understand? They don't.
It's all
If you say,
connected.
do you know Farah? I think many people, they will not just know you. But if you say the owner of Saint Raphael,
Then
most
it's
of the people.
connected.
So it's connected. So about the personal life and the business is always connected. About the complicated, let's say we are too complicated, I believe. Anything we do, and this is what I see people, they say about this jealous that we have, jealous between, he can have this, okay, keep it simple. Do the best that you can do for yourself, and okay.
And just be happy.
First of all, you cannot be the best. Always
Yeah.
there is someone
I always
better than
say
you.
that as
But
well.
it's the truth. It's not theory. It's not. So whatever you will do, you cannot be the best. I came here. I know that I am not. You have more important guest, I'm sure, more successful. But it's okay. What can we do?
But you've done something
Like-
good. You've given back. You've done something noteworthy. And everyone has an inspiring story. Everyone.
The important is this. And if we do, let's say I have a tavern, or I have, I sell sitaro in the street, you know.
Yeah.
Sukurubis
Yeah.
is Russia, how they call it, the popcorn. They sell this.
Corn
Do
on
it-
the cob. Corn on the cob. Yeah.
Corn. Do it as much better as you can. You have a hotel, do it as much better. This is what I believe. And don't try to be the best from everybody, because you cannot.
Just do your best.
Do your
That's
best. To
your
feel, yes,
best.
this
That's
is
what I
what
tell my
try
kids.
to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go to the bonus question.
Yes, before the bonus, you didn't tell me nothing about you. I came
Oh,
here.
well, you can tell.
You didn't
Okay.
tell me why you make this podcast.
You ask me questions.
When
Ask
you
me
said
what you
when
want.
you invited me, I told you, Farah,
Yeah.
because I know you invite very important people. Why you invite me? I don't speak English very well. I'm not somebody, so I want to know why you make this podcast.
Okay, so why I started this podcast, which was over a year ago now, and quite a while before that, I started thinking about it. And I thought I want to make a podcast that highlights how fascinating hotel lifestyle is, because it's not a job. If you work in a hotel, it's a lifestyle. I mean, we're here,
It's like
you know,
live in
it's
the
24/7, yeah. And it's a podcast, Hotel Talk, but it's nothing to do with hotels. It's about the people. And all people really are connected because of hotels. Hotels now are the new community hub. They're like, you know, a council hall or where people gather. So everybody comes to a hotel, even if it's to have a coffee or to be a member or to have a party or to be a guest.
And what is your goal?
And then, so my goal is to really highlight some fascinating stories and people that will help other people. Every episode I produce, I want it to give value to the listener. So I want them to listen to it and say, wow, Constantinos did this and he gave back to his city. He took that idea, or he said this one phrase, less is more. And that's reminded me of something important, and I'm going to carry forward with that. So it's to add back to the listener. I think
good
life
examples.
is...
You mean good influence?
Yes, and I think also I'd quite like to highlight how interesting our industry is, to encourage more people to come back to work in it, because a lot of people, especially after the pandemic, left the industry. They said, well, it's not really, because it's not a highly paid industry. So people say, well, I might as well work in a supermarket or go to a accountancy firm or whatever else and not work in a hotel. But why do we work in hotels? It's because we get to meet people all the time, every day. People like you, people, they might be super famous, they might be, you know, ordinary guests or clients, and everybody has something to give. We can learn from everyone. And life is about learning. It's about moving forward, not regressing. And we can do that from learning from people. So that's really what Hotel Talk is, that we're talking in a hotel.
So it's not about the glory. Because
it's not about, no, not at all. It's not about me. This is about the guests.
You said that we can ask anything and
you
it's
can.
okay. You will not only ask.
I'm not shy, so ask me.
You told me when we met, because we met occasionally, it was after all these years.
Yeah.
You told me some people, they think you are crazy. Why?
Why do people think I'm crazy?
Because you are.
I am a bit crazy. Yeah. I think I am, and I'm proud of that. I own that. So I think since I was little, I'm not afraid of being different. I'm not afraid of standing out. I don't fall into the typical box. I mean, I remember when we were younger, you know, in Cyprus, it was the typical, everybody wore black, everybody had to have the token Louis Vuitton handbag, everybody had to, you know, wear the certain watch, put their hair. And I was always like, oh, you know, I wanted to wear colour, and I wanted to I don't mind standing out and
so you are
just
always
being
different.
me. Yeah, different not in a rebelling way. I don't want to be different for the sake of different. I just want to be real to me. So, I mean, you know what it's like here. We always laugh. You go to a party and it's the battle of who's going to break, who's going to say who to who first. And I just think that's quite weird. Like, I think...
So especially in your circle, that of course you have all these parties. Okay, through my job I saw also many parties, but okay, just you have this competition. I saw it many times. They are talking the competition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you something nice. It's not a compliment, because also I met all these years, and not only because of All About Limassol, because I was a football player. I played in the national team also.
Well, you didn't tell us
this. It's not important.
Which
because
team
it's not
did
important.
you play?
I was in Apollon after in Nike. I went after in Greece. Anyway, it's not important this. So also through football, you meet
people from all backgrounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have something that is rare. You are natural. You are crazy, and this is nice. It's nice to be crazy, not to be fake.
Yeah.
You had And because you are not fake, I want, Christo, we are finished.
No, we're still recording.
Because we are talking about Farah now. You want
That's okay.
I have, because you are different, you are simple, you have this. How did you feel all these years? Because you are not coming from nothing. Your family was.
I was born into money.
Of course.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that.
I don't understand
I'm
why
not
some people
embarrassed.
they try to avoid. What embarrassed?
No, I'm so proud of my.
I met amazing people who are rich, amazing. And of course, I met many miserable people.
Exactly.
And I met amazing people
who have nothing.
But I meet also miserable who have nothing. So I don't understand why some people try to avoid and that I born rich. Okay, so you didn't have problem with that. You never had problem.
No.
Okay.
I'm very proud of that, and I have always resented people trying to make. I can only talk for myself, but for myself being privileged, that I should feel a guilt for that, because I shouldn't feel a guilt.
You should.
My grandfather worked exceptionally hard for his money, exceptionally, and he was a genius.
Grandfather.
My grandfather, and my grandfather came. All my grandparents didn't have money, and I have very diverse grandparents. So I have one from Syria, one from Lebanon, one from Germany, and one from England. And I'm super proud that it took 4 countries to make me. So I'm the product of globalization.
Just know that many people, also me, would like to have your grandfather as our grandfather.
I think a lot of people, there's a lot to be said for being born privileged. But my mother always said to me, it was my father's father. My father in turn has also worked unbelievably hard all his life. I have to give him, he has never, I don't think he's had a day off. He loves what he does.
As you remember, we made a historical tribute for the story of St. Raphael and your grandfather, so we know it. I know the story. And many stories like your grandfather and also other families, they work hard. And this is what we say to people, they are rich. Okay, so what? They are rich.
But not everybody in Cyprus appreciated that. I mean, recently we asked for a road that we built, we donated to be called after my grandfather. And we were asked for more money to do it. And then they said, and then it was thrown in our face, no, we're going to give the name someone else. And he did so much for Cyprus because he fell in love with Cyprus, and he could have built this hotel anywhere in the world. He built it he didn't borrow anything. He built it with his money.
This is what you say is very important. And many people, they should understand that. Because they say, if he didn't have anybody, if he didn't have something to win, he wouldn't do. Okay, this is fair. I'm not a geographer. Everybody,
that's normal. Everybody wants a return.
And you, we are doing things. Of course, this that we give to the city. No, of course we do things. That you gain something. So let also the other people that they don't do nothing. Especially people who are either mayors in municipalities, not all of them, but many of them, presidents in organizations that they don't do nothing. It's nice. Do things, gain something is okay, but do also things for the city. So these are people, he did that because he has something to gain. Okay, what is your problem? You gain also. You prefer people that they don't do nothing.
But I think in my grandfather's place, though, he would have gained a lot more had he had done something differently. And he knew that. So when he thought of building the hotel here, he could have also bought a hotel on Park Lane. I mean, let's be honest, Cyprus and Limassol in the 70s, especially then.
It was nothing.
And he could have bought a 5-star hotel on Park Lane. The return on investment is obvious, would have been better to have bought in London. But he said, no, I love Cyprus. I love this country. I love that it's Greek Orthodox. I want to leave a legacy for my family. He was already nearly 80. He had the money that he'd worked all his life. He came from nothing. And he said, this is what I want to do as my last project with a marina. And he insisted on the marina. And the government didn't want to give him the marina. Imagine, as a foreign investor. But they didn't have the money to build their own private marina. And he did it, he got it. So he really did give something to a lot of people. We didn't have a marine industry in Cyprus. It was because of him. You know, the hotel in itself, it was so different. But going back to what my mum always said to me, my mum came from a humble background, and she also was not embarrassed about that because her parents were good people. I mean, they were really good people. My grandfather was a prisoner of war who ended up in the UK, and, you know, they knew suffering, they knew poverty, they knew rations. And she said to me, you're growing up privileged, but you're not spoiled. And that's the difference. So
Yes.
you're privileged, but you're not spoiled.
You know why I ask you is because I think, first of all, what you do with the podcast, yes, it's very good. All the media, you open the media and you listen only bad things and gossip.
Yeah.
It will be an earthquake in I don't know where.
I know, it's so
unbelievable. So
depressing.
this is what they do. Okay, they want this. They have their goal. We will not analyze. It's not the right time. This, but good influences, good example. This is what I say. Before a few days, I had a coffee with. It's an owner of a big group. He is rich also, very rich, and he's low profile. He didn't want to talk, and I told him exactly this. I admire him a lot. He's amazing. If you don't talk and people like you, who will talk? You will let all the others that they don't do nothing, they don't have nothing to say, and they talk because these people are talking more. So what you do with the podcast to have good examples and it's very nice. That's why I'm asking you this, because people. I got this miserable attitude that every day. I hope even 1, 2, 3 people they will listen this podcast to understand that we don't need to be miserable. Let's say it's very easy to say Farah make the point. Why? Because she's rich. She doesn't have nothing to do. And she play. Okay, what is your problem? See, why you cannot see the good part of the podcast? That can you do something? Can you do something similar or something else? This is our problem. We always take the negative.
But I think a lot of people with things like that, especially in our small society, it would break them. If they thought, oh my goodness, someone's going to criticize me. And there'll always be someone who will criticize you and say, yes, I don't have anything to do. I'm a girl. I'm lazy. This is passing my time. Whereas actually it's the opposite. People who know me, and I think, and also I'm very vocal on social media about my lifestyle. Anybody who has like 2 brain cells would say, this is a woman with 3 children, running a hotel, promoting her healthy and happy lifestyle, doing a podcast and doing a million other things, members of I don't know how many associations and boards and the Cyprus Spa Association.
It's not about
and
you.
No, but that's the point.
It's not about you.
So it's not about me. But the point is that then say, no, I'm doing this also to give back, to highlight, and to promote what an amazing place we have and amazing people that come. So we have people that came from, you know, Nordic countries, influencers, royalty. They've been on this podcast and they've spoken about them, but they were in Cyprus for a reason. And in that podcast, they all mention why they liked coming here. So we have so much to give, so much to appreciate. I don't know if you know, but I've also got a happiness club. My name means happiness, by the way. And you know, my thing is to promote positive living.
This is very important.
So positive mindset, positive eating. I mean, people think I'm crazy because I'm vegan. They can think whatever they want. I'm healthier for it. I feel better for it. And I don't want to contribute to misery in any part of this world.
It's good that we analyze
so,
it. Just
yeah.
to close, and I will not ask you something else about it.
That's
just
okay.
Just to be
I'm
clear,
all right with questions.
I see people that, because many they believe that only poor people can. No, it's not because you are poor. I saw very rich people that they are doing the same. I can understand that someone
only
cannot.
Poor people what?
Gossip about other people because they don't have. I saw
people
very
with
rich,
money do even more.
I saw very rich people. I can understand that someone who is poor, who has problem to be. It's normal. It's okay. I can understand it. I don't like it. I don't accept. But you say he has an excuse. But people that they are rich, the only thing that they do is gossip the others. What for? So it's not just poor people. It's our attitude.
No, I mean, it's human nature. A lot of people are curious. A lot of people are jealous. A lot of people are insecure. So when you gossip about someone else, many times it's because you see a reflection of yourself and something you don't like in yourself and others. So
Yes, but these people, because they talk a lot, so the meaning of that, what I want to say is that people should start talking, good people, that they create something. And it's okay if they say and bullshit and it's not nice, if they don't speak good the language, if they don't, I mean, just talk. If you do it something, it's okay. Say it, because really it's good
and not
influence.
to be afraid
It's
of
a good influence.
and not to be afraid of mistakes.
No, you are not.
Not to care,
You are
you
not.
know. I mean, it's okay. So, and don't worry about your English. I'll make you laugh now. So I did an interview in Greek about cooking, and Lewis was making fun of me on, we all know his show. So I was laughing because I did bump into him at an event in Park Lane, and I said, "Oh, hi, Lewis. Tiganis, hola, gala." I was like, come to us at St. Rafa. Let's do a thing, and then I can make fun of you. He was like, no, I'm good. So we've all got to have a bit of humor, right?
What is this?
So give me the question. This is a random question. I'll read it and tell you. Who has made the most influence in your life? That's a nice question.
It's someone that I call him teacher.
Okay, who's the teacher?
The name?
Yeah, who? Who is he?
He's 60 years old. Kleanthis is his name. And
Is he a friend of yours, a family member?
he's a friend.
Okay. And why has he influenced you the most?
Because he's someone who is living. He succeeded many things. He was in abroad. He created business, and but he's living so simple. He's doing, and I admire him because he never criticized nobody. He's 2 meters, full fit. He's waking up every morning at 3, 4. He's exercising. He has an amazing life, but he never criticized nobody because he accepts that your brain is thinking different. That I learned many things from him, to be simple, and many other things. Him and the doctor that I knew. These 2 people, a doctor that he was in oncologos about cancer, and through him I learned that this is what I told you before about death. It's important because with him I saw people that they were ready to die, and he taught me don't take things very simple. He's dead now. He died 45 years old before a few years. Yes. So
What did he die from?
From cancer.
That's the thing, when somebody's surrounded by any form of energy many times. Yeah.
So these 2 persons gave me a lot.
That taught you a lot.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. Constantinos, thank you so much for coming on Hotel Talk.
Thank you
Wish
very
you all
much.
the best, and we'll
you
all
very
be
much.
following All About Limassol. Thank
Thank
you.
you, and I apologize again for my
Don't,
English.
you're perfect. Don't worry. Thank you so much.